And this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
Yeah, no prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator and punisher.
And it's Musiala. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Has a look and plays it forward. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Musiala. João Neves. Now Zabani. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neither of these two want to come off second best. João Neves. Olise! No, just not quite.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Bruno Guimaraes. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's picked it up out wide. Olise. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's where it came from. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Referee's given a throw. So it is still 0-0. That's been cut out, well played. Deftly away. And it's Musiala. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's found a way through. It's there! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, talk about making the most of a momentary lapse in concentration. He was just that little bit quicker and smarter than everyone else around him.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Ødegaard, he is onto this. Vitinha. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Ødegaard. Now it's Shevchenko. Space for him to turn and look. Aims beyond the defence. He's cut it out. Vitinha. So what can they make of this? Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that pass isn't the best. Lobbed in behind. That is ended up in no man's land. Shot could be a chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
DiMarco, lovely feet. It's a goal kick. No, again, there's no way through. That's going wide left. And they've got a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. João Neves shifted it to the flank.
Sheffield couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
So much time and space here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Odegaard. And this is Shevchenko. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Mbappe. Llorente. That's a good ball out wide. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, they could be caught out here. And the shot! And it's in! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And the referee has blown for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So it has been pretty frantic here, everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. So let's get the ball rolling. Doku. Now Van de Ven. Zabani cuts out the pass. Vitinha. DiMarco. A player who needs no introduction. Great vision. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Mbappe. Son Heung-min picks it up out wide. And it's Vitinha. Son Heung-min in acres of space out wide. It's going to be another throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. DiMarco puts them all in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
It is a corner, and we have our very first corner. Olise with the short one. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. João Neves. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Mbappe. And that is a good ball to find him. Llorente gets across and deals with it. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass was decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's managed to get free.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter...
Can he finish? Not a bad try by any means.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Substitution on the field, number 10.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 20, Mbappe. Number 21, Olise.
Doku.
Number 7, Son Heung-min. Coming on the field, number 16.
Well, that's certainly
Rodri.
more like it. They can't
Number
let the intensity
13,
drop now, Peter.
Isak.
This is a really
Number
front-footed
14,
approach.
number
Well, the question
18,
now is whether
Kane.
they can sustain it.
Substitutions taking place.
Senesi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Messi. Vitinha. Now it's Isak. He's found a way through.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Sabani. DiMarco. Knocks it into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Vitinha.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Doku. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And takes a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Substitution.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Batistuta can get it clear. Rodri, good purposeful running this. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Haaland. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good effort. He's got a goal. Do not write them off. Back they come. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
And it's Marino.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he thumps it clear. Isak. And here's Kane. Oh, now he can run away with it. Driving through the middle. He won't be happy with that one.
Has been indicated.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's had a shot! Quality ball. João Neves. They'll have to settle for that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's
today.
something.
Please watch the screen.
Not ideal for either side.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed. He's having a shot! Goal! And what a start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing.
Shot, surely! And that's a tidy finish. And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's two now without reply. Mbappe! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're threatening to fly away here. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
3-0 and things are starting to... Goes for a shot! Oh, good finish. They are purring, truly purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed...
Great chance! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Pass has gone. Goes for the shot! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Now it's Kane. Vitinha. And it's DiMarco. And here's Isak. No, that's been intercepted. Vitinha. Calafiori. And here's DiMarco. Isak. Oh, shooting chance! And he's stuck it away. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And now he has two.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Mbappe. Can he finish? Goal! They are purring, truly purring.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a...
Oh, what a mistake! Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Isak, and he is dashing away. Shoots! He's put his foot right through that one.
Isak clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Bruno Fernandes. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Mbappe, and here's Isak. He's had a shot! Well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Chance for a shot! And no mistake. And they're threatening to fly away here.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that is one way to stop him. DiMarco, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Vitinha, and it's Rodri. Now Zabani, and it's Vitinha. Takes on his marker. Vitinha. Shapes to shoot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Number 17, Vitinha.
2 minutes at a time.
Vitinha. And he's quick to snatch it back. Can he get it through? It's a threatening ball. That's destined for the flank. DiMarco. And it's Vitinha. And that brings the first half to a close. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Welcome our lads to the field.
Sheffield really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Isak. Vitinha. That's rather hopeful. And that has put paid to that. Jimenez gets over and intercepts. Now it's Isak. Can he get on the end of this? Donnarumma claims comfortably.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly, he's going for goal! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Camavinga.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Tries one from range. And that is faded wide.
Mbappe probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Jimenez. Camavinga. To Aktukolu. Trossard.
The attendance for this match was 28,599.
Face to face with his great rival. Tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's there to clear it. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's well positioned here. He's having a pop! And that's a good finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Well timed, excellent interception. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Mbappe. Big chance! And he couldn't keep it down.
Sheffield really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Vardiol. Isak needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And it's made its way to him. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Alexander-Arnold. He is through here. Di Marco puts them all in. Alexander-Arnold. Isak. Good ball, good take. And it's Rodri. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, screamer! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, that's fabulous. Great vision. Oh, somewhat off target. Now, can they get him away? This might spell danger. Isak!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending. Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Threads one in. And he shoots! And that's a sharp finish. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
After 84 minutes.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Substitution on the field.
He's got four. That is remarkable.
Number 6.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
22.
Now it's Isak.
Number 4.
He's got away. Decent chance! And again! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
How many? Just how many?
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Now that's well seen too. 4 extra minutes added on. Vardiol. Isak. Isak finds himself offside. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Number 24, Robertson.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Isak. Zabani can't. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one out. It feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be any more straightforward. Win, and they will do it. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Things already rolling.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word.
Shapes to shoot! Of course! And look who it is. He leads the way. He leads the way again. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. He's having a pop! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he was quick to react. And here's Isak. He is through here. There's the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Isak clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Header comes in! And he's there to belt it away. And he's had it nicked to Mbappe! He doesn't look too happy with that. Inzaghi receives it in a wide position. He has found the way through. Aims beyond the defence. And he's definitely onside. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
Well, sometimes you can see it coming a mile off, yet because of the timing of both the run and the pass, it can be hard to stop. Always next time.
Not the most accurate pass. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Isak picks it up out wide. Isak plays it in. It's their second corner of the game. Rafael Leao gets it away. Look at the real chance! And again! Shot at goal! And that's a tidy finish. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural...
Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! The moment we all craved above all other. His goal, his moment. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you pick. Tries one from range. What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem. A finish right from the top draw. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Goal!
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now, and the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And another try! It's loose now, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And he's missed it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Rijkaard. Modric. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Takes a shot! And that's wide.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Pavlovic.
Vitinha.
He'll try from distance.
Estupinian. And it's Rabiot. Now it's Isak. And it's DiMarco.
He's going for goal.
Estupinian gets it away. So, third corner of the game. And that should get the job done. And they've got a throw.
Takes a shot! And he hits the net! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And yes, it's him again.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. And this is Inzaghi. Zabani. Calafiori. DiMarco.
Ci saranno 3
So
minuti di
deservedly
recupero.
decorated with praise and glory. Olise. Takes on his marker.
Olise! Oh, good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are...
And that is all they have time for. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Sheffield really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Second period is underway. Olise. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Estupinian. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Takes the shot! Oh, terrific save.
Sheffield certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
He's on it, can he get away? Olise,
And the shot! Goal!
and the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Ha segnato al 53esimo minuto.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Modric. Pavlovic. Looking for options for movement. Isak.
Isak! Well taken goal.
And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise.
And the finish! And he steered it beyond the post.
Sheffield really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Tomori. Isak is being harried and hassled.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Header! It's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Chance for a shot! And that's a good finish. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Numero 21.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now it's Inzaghi. Rodri. And he's picked out the run. Good ball, good take. Chance! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Estupinian. Now Gabia. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Inzaghi. DiMarco. Now it's Isak. And it's DiMarco. That pass isn't the best. Modric. And here's Isak. DiMarco in acres of space out wide.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Estupinian. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, he's having a go! So their fourth corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Closing in on goal. And a chance! And yes, it's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
The final 5 minutes. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Rijkaard. Vitinha. Olise. Mbappe. Olise. He's having a hit! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 14.
Milan are making a change now.
Numero 12. Lasciano il campo per il numero 22. Il numero 7.
Tomori. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Loftus-Cheek. Rodri. This looks promising. Pavlovic kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rafael Leao, and it's Loftus-Cheek. Now it's Rijkaard. Now it's Isak, and that could set him on his way. And that's it. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Sheffield really deserve full marks to have come through such a difficult game in the manner they did. There's
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. That was too close for comfort.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Spread out to the left. And he plays one through. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. Gravenberg. Now it's Osimhen. Messi. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Lovely pass, but...
Chance! And it's a goal!
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Sheffield are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Shot, good chance for a shot! And there's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's quick to return it. And here's Isak. Now, there's the shot! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. That's going wide left. And he's gone backward here. Real chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Valverde going vertical. Great vision. Now this could be a chance. Koundé for Olise. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, super ball. Can he finish? It's in. They are purring, truly purring.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
This is a... Goes for a shot! Oh, good finish! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out. Shot a goal! In he goes again! And that's a good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Oh, that's... And the finish! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Tries to pass it through. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Robertson. Isak. Valverde. Van Dijk. And it's Vitinha. Olise. Olise. Oh, this is and the shot! Oh, it rattles the bar. This possibly the last play of the half. Oh, good effort. Trossard. Olise. And it's Valverde. And we've reached half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Welcome our players.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Back on the way then. Now it's Osimhen. Di Marco. Can he get on the end of this? Vitinha. Tries one from range. And he's missed it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Robertson. Now Trossard. Valverde. That has ended up in no man's land.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And the through ball. That has been cut short. That's destined for the flank. That's tidy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. That's a lovely, neat pass. Tries a shot! Calafiori. Van Dijk. Tries to play it through. And he's had it nicked away. Vardiol. And it's Robertson. And here's Osimhen. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. He's shifting through the gear. Big chance!
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
Yeah, that's just wide.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, well measured. Could be danger here. And the shot! He's got a goal! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
The goal scorer for Arsenal after 69 minutes is number 9, Osimhen.
At least that has given their people something to smile about.
Can he finish? He's put his foot right through that one.
Substitution in progress.
Arsenal choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Rodri. Oh, they could be caught out here. Surely he can't miss.
Takes a shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Rice picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Shot, surely!
And that's past the post. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very
Substitutions
willing,
taking
though,
place.
not quite able.
Rodri.
Oh, what a mistake!
He's got away. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh no, what has happened here?
And he's having a shot! Oh, impressive strike.
Yeah, I think I'd feel that way too. Not that I thrived in one-on-one situations.
Substitution.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. So time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Great defending, strong and determined. He's having a pop! Oh, great leap! He's put it wide.
Rodri. Just
There will be
eases him
5
off the
minutes
ball.
added time.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And we're done. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas.